Hola.
I thrive on collaborative work. Even in our own studio, I'm very interested in what other artists are doing. I don't really like working on my own, to be honest.
Conocimos a los artistas de Riera Studio hace unos años, en Tate Modern.
Nice to meet you, Billy!
A few years ago, a project we were doing with Tate Modern, we'd met the Cuban artists from Riera Studio in Havana, and we got on well with them and we liked them, but we never had a chance to work with them. And their work is just so fantastic. The thing I originally liked about the Riera Studio artists was their use of colour, really, really vibrant colour, and fearless in their use of colour. The British Council fosters this idea of international collaboration, so they regularly put two countries together.
Lugares exóticos y lejanos. Las imágenes de los sellos nos dicen cómo se ve un país a sí mismo.
I've been fascinated by stamps, postage stamps for a long time, so I just, I said, well, I actually like the artwork on postage stamps. It fascinates me. All postage stamps of nations tell you something about that nation, or it tells you what the nation wants to tell about itself. It's sort of a statement of national identity in a way. And I started to look at Cuban stamps, and I started to look at British stamps, and I noticed certain things in common. National pride in innovation, in science, in nature, environment, historical figures, celebrity figures, and there's sometimes commemorative stamps that will just be special occasions. So we've got a common language in the art of our postage stamps.
Dos países hablándose mediante sellos. Lo llamamos vínculos por correo.
Le voy a enseñar otra más. Aquí está. Se parece mucho.
Our artists in Submit to Love studios would look at Cuban stamps and do some drawings, paintings or whatever. The Cuban artists in Riera would look at some British stamps and they'd do some images that were inspired by that. So that way there'd be a kind of exchange, a cultural exchange as well as an artistic exchange. Everybody was free to do pretty much what they wanted. Here at Submit to Love, we focused on birds, to be honest with you, because Cuban birds are exotic and different. We ended up making a great big little 15-foot postage stamp with lots of birds on them. We cut it up into individual parts so that we could send it off to Cuba, so Cuban artists could take a look. I drew that kingfisher on at the end with the Cuban in its beak.
Entonces voy a explicar un poquito. Acá es lo que fue enviado hacia acá. Y entonces Carlos intervino en la pieza.
The Cuban artists likewise, they pick the subjects they like. They've very typically done a lot of red phone boxes, red buses, and skylines of London, and they've done images of the Queen, Princess Diana, Elton John, and various other British figures.
De la ciudad de Londres y poniéndolo en los televisores viejos. Entonces aquí tienes uno de los televisores, por ejemplo, que Lazarito construye.
It's fabulous. Oh, please ask him to send us some pictures of these.
Vínculos por correo se perdió en el correo.
We had one technical hitch when part of our delivery disappeared in the post. It got lost in the post and ended up in Algeria. And I'm still not sure whether it's actually been found or whether maybe it's found its way to an Algerian art studio, I don't know. But we met them last week on Zoom and they showed us what they'd done. So that is being packaged up and sent here then. We can work into their pieces as well, and then we'll make a final show, I suppose it's going to be, because there's so many different types of work that's come out of the engagement that it's been sort of, really quite exciting.
Guajira, Guajira,